Hello, you beauty mother lovers out there. So it's time for a new monologue. I try to keep it under half an hour, so I will go through the points I wanted to say today, and I want to keep it positive today. We're still in the midst of, you know what? I'm not gonna say its name. Let me get this camera. Okay, so first off, I finally yesterday being the 23rd, January the 23rd of 2021, I finished another song for my brother in music, Simplefixty. So for our King Sinister project. So this is exciting. We're finally finishing the third album. The third. No, it will be an album. It will not be an EP. We have 2 EPs out now, out there already. You see it in the description. Anyway, that's cool. Getting there. One more song, and then we have the album finished. So then I also want to do a shout out for my radio show on Tuesday. So this will be your tomorrow then. So we're gonna play HALAN, A Waste. That's a new song from our friend Helen. Check her out. There's a talk with her if you want to know more about her. She's a very sweet person, and anyway. Achilles Heel, Everlasting, Alkonost. That's a Russian metal band, and I really like them. And I already asked them if they want to talk with me, but we will have to have an interpreter if we do that. So it's not very convenient, but I'm still working on it. I had it, once with Timofey Zelensky, that I had an interpreter. It's okay, it can go, but I do conversations, and I want to get to know the person and have a warm and fuzzy feeling with them, and this is sometimes not really working with with an interpreter. So usually I don't want to oversell my skills or whatever, but I usually take like half an hour or so. It depends on the person, of course, 20 minutes, half an hour, to warm them up and then really talk with them. It's not, I'm looking for friendly conversations, so I'm not gonna try to look them, that they look bad or something. I just want to have a nice conversation and see the persons behind the music, or sometimes behind the stage persona. And anyway, so for the people who are wondering, that's why I call it deliberately a talk. It's not an interview. I don't have any set question. I just talked with another band from Canada, and we want, can you send us the questions you want to ask us? I'm like, I don't have any. I have questions, but it's a conversation, and I want to see where we go, and it's a free floating format. So that's why it's not an interview per se. Of course, I'm going to ask you about your music, where you're coming from, and all these things, your influences and stuff. So I have some set questions, but sometimes I don't ask them at all. I just had a nice talk with Dimi Kaye. Check him out. He's a really, really cool dude doing synthwave with metal guitars. It's exactly kind of my alley. It's exactly as cool as it sounds. And he's a really cool dude. And we talked for almost 2 hours, and we almost didn't talk about his music. It was kind of like, yeah, because we had so much to talk about. We talk about promotion, and he helped me, actually. He told me, I'm on YouTube now for a while, but I had no clue how to put in hashtags and stuff. So I'm getting there. I'm learning from the people I meet, and that's the fun for me. I always meet new people and get more insights and connection. That's in the end what it is. Also, big shout out to Kai from Esprit D'Air. I might butcher it. I will put it in the description correctly. He's in the UK, but he has a visual K band from Japan. and he's a really cool dude. He helped me a lot, to get better also as a playlist curator and stuff. So anyway, my point is connection, connection, connection. Be nice, talk with people. Sorry. And then, So anyway, let's continue with a shout out of a radio. So Achilles Heel, Alkonost, Paporotnik, Celeb Car Crash, Red Dawn Rising, DIAF with Weiter. This is, of course, DIAF from Bavaria. So there's a talk with him if you want to know more about Nico. Cool dude. Hellbound, Too Fast to Die, that's a rock song. Ivory Tower, Loser. Megalmodas featuring John Gilmore, Shifting Sands. Oh, that's a really cool song John Gilmore and I worked on. I hope you like it. Like What with Tired. Mauerschlag, another German band. I found them, I think, on Instagram, and I don't know how I get really in touch with them, but anyway, they sent me the song and it fits in perfectly. Strange to Believe, he's a regular already. Fractured and Vino Yarda with True. So, cool stuff's coming up. And shout out to Second Accident because I soon will use him again. I mean, he helps me a lot because if we finish the new thing for King Sinister, I might get a single cover for him, and if we're gonna finish it all, maybe he can make a cover for the album as well. Because he's a good friend and he helps me a lot with these things. Because connection, connection, connection. I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm not so good at, and he's really good at graphic stuff. He's a photographer as well. So shout out to Second Accident. So I already put out a shout out to Dimi Kaye, and I will also put shout out to Kai from Esprit. Oh man, I will check it later. So that's it. So stay safe, stay healthy. Cool things are coming up. We are working on a little live show, Max and I, so there will be some new stuff coming out, some footage maybe even you're gonna see. So if you have bands, artists, and people you find interesting that you want to send them over to me, that I talk with them, I'm in the very lucky position that I only talk with people I want to talk to. I don't have any overlords who tell me who do I have to talk to and stuff. So that's really nice. And of course, I'm a radio DJ. This opens a few doors, and I have a playlist. So yeah, it's easier to get in touch with people, but still don't. I'm a nobody, and I'm fine with that because this also gives me the freedom to do whatever I want to do and reach out to people. It's not as glamorous as you might think it is. I'm just reaching out, and from, I don't know, 5 people I reach out, only 2 reply. And but that's fine with me, Over time, I do what I want, and, I also... I recently got asked what were the biggest names I had on my show, and I have, I was lucky. I had a lot of big names already. I have Neurowolf from Neurotech. He's really big from Serbia, I think. I had DJ Sardonic, and I had Edge of Paradise. They are really big from LA. But I honestly... I still see me as a independent indie artist, promoter, and whatever, not influencer, please. So I like also the not so well known bands and stuff, and giving them a platform. So I don't, it seems to be, how you say, preferable to have only big names and stuff. And of course, it's cool, For me as a fanboy, all the bands I talk to, I'm a fan, So I'm always a fanboy when I talk with someone. So that's nice, and I'm working on some big names. Let's see what will happen. when again, uh, I don't draw the line because the show I'm trying to do, the video podcast I'm talking about now specifically, is I want to see behind the music. I want to see the person behind the music, behind the stage persona sometimes, and kind of show them just as normal people and have a normal conversation, see how they tick, what makes them float their boat or whatever, how you want to call it. So in this a sense, it doesn't really matter if you're very famous or if you're not famous, because everyone is a person, everyone is a normal person, and yeah, so that's why of course, sometimes I'm a little bit starstruck. I was very happy to talk with DJ Sardonic. He's a really cool dude. Check out my talk with him. So anyway, before it becomes a shout out fest, thank you for keeping with me, staying with me, and I hope I see you on Tuesday for my radio show, and there will be more shows coming up, a video podcast coming up. I just recently talked with a real cool band from the Ukraine, Terren. And the talk will go live tomorrow as well. So my episodes will be a little bit out of sync because usually I put them, I've stacked them one after the other, but they asked me to put it a little bit beforehand, and I heavily obliged, because I don't care, and I think you don't also care if the number is 70 or if the number is 60 or something. You just want to see good content, and I hope I can deliver that. And yeah, having fun with it. So stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you around.